Let's take a look at something else in lesson 3. It's a little bit ahead of us called escape sequences. Escape sequences. There's about 4 common ones that we'll use throughout the rest of the year. Slash T is the tab. Then there is the new line character, which is slash N. There's the quote, or you might call it double quote, and then just a single slash. Okay, now we've used quotes already. Maybe we'll start there. We've done things like, say, string. How about just this? How about if I did system out print line double quote AB or double quote 1 through 9? You know what you'll see in the screen. You'll see AB and 1 through 9. You won't see the double quotes. So what if you wanted to say on the screen something like, he said hello? If you wanted to put some double quotes on the screen, what would you do? Well, we'll start with that one, I guess. Right there. We'll have to use a slash in front of the ones we want to see. So, like normal, we'll do system.out.println, a double quote. Now, if I just do it like that and put double quotes inside double quotes, I don't think it's going to like it. Let's try it. And no, it doesn't. Okay? What you have to do is put a backslash in front. And now it compiles and it runs. He said hello. Okay? So that's how you put double quotes on the screen. Okay? With a slash double quote. So a slash is a special character in programming and output statements. It's used along with something else. So what if you wanted to put this backslash on the screen? Well, if you just put double quote, backslash, double quote, don't think it's going to work. Yeah, Java doesn't like it. It's an error. So to put one single slash on the screen, you go slash slash. Okay, compile it, run it, and now there is that slash on the screen. What else is up here? The double quote and slash slash we got taken care of. The tab, slash T. Okay. This is nice. You want to make nice even columns on your screen. Okay. Like Bob, Chen. Let's just do a couple of these real fast. System.out.println. Sally Jones. And you have a whole list of students you want to put their names on the screen. And it'd be nice if the first name was in a column and the last name was in a nice column underneath it. Okay. If we print it out just the way it is now, they'll be on different lines. It won't look horrible probably, but they won't really line up either. Those last names are not going to line up, are they? See, the Chen's way left because it's short, and Jones is a little less left, and Johnson's way right. So if you want these guys to line up nice, you could tab between the first and last names. And now those last names, as well as the first names, are already lined up. Now the last names will line up too. See how they line up? Chen, Jones, Johnson. Imagine a long list of 30 names there you want to put on the screen. They will line up. Okay? So it's kind of weird how it works. You can see this tab put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, and this tab only put in 3 because it all goes over to the same tab. The tabs are like every so many spaces. We can see, we can count how many spaces the tab actually does by doing this. System.out.println /t, and we'll just put a number like 9. And we'll see where that 9 goes. Compile, run it, and so the tab by default in BlueJ looks like it's 8 spaces over. Make sense? See those 8 spaces? But so every 8 spaces is a tab. Okay, the ninth, well, I guess every 9th space is the tab really. The 9th space over is where C and Chen, J and Jones, and J and Johnson is. Okay, so that's the escape sequences. One more thing I wanted to show you if I have time here is a little bit more about mixing numerics, numbers, with strings. Okay, if I go system out println 1 plus 2, I think we all know that'll say 1 plus 2 on the screen. I'm sorry, it'll say 3 on the screen. I'm talking too fast. If I do double quote 1 plus 2 on the screen, that'll show 1 plus 2. So this first one's going to show 3, you know that. The next one's going to show 1 plus 2, just how it appears there in the parentheses. Change that real quick. Okay, so far so good. But what happens if we mix them a little bit differently here? What if I go 1 plus 2 not in double quotes, and then say plus equals double quote plus 2 plus 1. This is pretty darn tricky, really tricky. Okay, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't tricky over the years I've taught AP Comp Sci. This is very tricky. See, when you mix numbers with strings, from left to right, it'll stay numbers until you hit the first string, and then it's string the rest of the way. What? What's that mean? Well, this will be 3 still. It'll say 3 equals, and now this is a string. They'll not be numbers really. They'll not be numerics. They'll be string numerals, and just say 2, 1. So this is going to say, believe it or not, 3 equals 21. Super weird. I mean, you might guess what happens, but you really have to think about it, right? 3 equals 21. Total nonsense. So let's practice that again before I cut you loose here. Let's do, how about 10 plus 20 equals 15 plus 15. Okay, looks like it might work to the first time programmer. It's going to say 30 equals, but then from here on out it's a string. These ints 15 are no longer ints, they're going to be numerals. It's going to say 30 equals 1515. Total nonsense. But that's what happens when you mix them. Okay, thanks for watching. This video will help you with the rest of